Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. If not, welcome back and thank you for supporting me. I'm Coretta. In this video, I will be showing how to use a rhinestone template with your Cricut cutting machine. Come on y'all, let's get started. For this project, I'll be using rhinestone flock, Hotfix transfer tape. I'll be using rhinestones from the Baby Booty SS10. I have a black t-shirt. I have a edge brush to brush in my rhinestones and a wax pencil to place stones where they did not brush into the rhinestone template. I will leave a list of these items in the description of the video. For this video, I will be testing a template to list in my Etsy shop. I will leave a link to the rhinestone template in the description of this video if you're interested in purchasing. To cut the file, I am going to upload the rhinestone template into Cricut Design Space. To upload, I am going to select Upload on the left toolbar. I'm going to select Upload Image. I'm going to select Browse. I am going to browse to the location of the rhinestone template. I am going to select my template and then I'm going to hit OK. This screen is showing the image that I am going to upload. Once the template uploads, I am going to select Continue on the bottom right. This is the image detail screen. I am not going to make any changes here, so I'm just going to select Upload on the bottom right. Now the rhinestone template is on the canvas. I am going to make sure that it uploaded at the correct size. Sometimes when uploading your rhinestone templates into Cricut Design Space, it may not upload at the correct size, so you always want to check your size. According to the design in Silhouette Studio Business Edition, the rhinestone template should be 10.648 in width and 11.407 in height. To check it, I am going to make sure that the entire design is selected, and then I'm going to go to the top toolbar and I am going to check my width and my height. And I can see here that the width and the height is not correct. So I'm going to highlight the width and I am going to change it to 10.648 and hit enter. And then I am going to select the height and I am going to change it to 11.407 and hit enter. Now that I've checked the size of the rhinestone template, I am ready to cut the template. So I'm going to select Make on the top right. On this screen is the rhinestone template on the color coordinated mats. There is nothing to do here because the rhinestone template will be picked up with Hotfix transfer tape. So I'm going to select Continue on the bottom right. Here on the material screen, I am going to select the material setting that I created to cut rhinestone flock. So I created this rhinestone flock HTW. The material settings for this rhinestone flock HTW is 345 cut pressure, 1 pass using a fine point blade. I will leave a link in the video description to my video showing how I created my own custom material setting. I'm going to get the rhinestone template cut, then I will come back to show how I brush in the rhinestones. So I have everything cut and I am going to brush the Hotfix rhinestones into the rhinestone template. So I'm going to start with my first layer and I am going to brush in the outline for the hair. the words "love being me" and the scarf. And I am going to I'm going to pour down a lot of rhinestones. And then I am going to take my edge brush and I am going to brush in the rhinestones. I'm brushing in a circular motion to get the rhinestones to fall into the holes on the template. Now I'm going to use the wax pencil to place rhinestones where they did not brush in. Next, I am going to use the Hotfix transfer tape to pick up the rhinestones. When applying the Hotfix transfer tape, you want to commit with your downward motion, because once you place the Hotfix transfer tape down, you cannot pick it up to make any adjustments. So to place it down, you want to put your tape in a U shape, and you want to put your middle down, and then you want to lay your edges down. And then once you get it down, you just want to give it a slight rub to make sure that all of the rhinestones stick to the transfer tape. Now I'm going to remove the Hotfix transfer tape and place it back on the backing until I am ready to press. I will repeat this process for the remaining layers. Okay, I have all the layers ready to be pressed. So now I am going to make sure that I get the design pressed centered on the shirt. And to make sure that I get the design centered on the shirt, I have placed two of the layers. I've placed the outline of the words, and I've placed the face of the template on the shirt, and I've centered it on the shirt so that when I press one of the layers, that it'll align up correctly and be centered on the shirt. And so all I did was center the words, have it 3 inches down from the top from the bottom of the collar, and then I positioned the face, the silhouette of the face under this template so that I can see it and make sure that it aligns up correctly right here. And so I am good with where it is placed, and so I'm just going to move this template out of the way. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold down the template, lift it up, and I'm going to peel back one side. And you want to be very careful when you're doing this because you don't want to shift any of your stones. So I'm going to lift it up. And you don't want to move your design either. So I'm going to lift up the design halfway. Let me hold it and lift it. So I'm going to hold it and lift it. And then I'm just going to place, you want to be a little bit more gentler than I am. And then I'm just going to fold it back. And then I'm going to place it onto the shirt so that it sticks to the shirt. That way, I know that's where the first layer is going to be. And then I'm going to roll it back. And then I'm just going to continue to remove the Hotfix tape. And again, you want to be very gentle when you do this part. So now I have the first layer placed. I'm going to go over to the heat press and I'm going to press this layer. So here at the heat press, I am going to press this first layer. I am going to be pressing each layer at 350 degrees for 15 seconds. Next, I'm going to place my next layer. So I'm going to place it down, and I am just going to, when I place it down, I'm going to make sure that I line it up, but I also am going to line it up so that none of the rhinestones are touching each other or overlapping. So you just want to make sure that when you place your design down, that none of your stones are overlapping. And I'm going to press this layer at 350 degrees for 15 seconds. Okay, so now I have 2 layers on. I'm going to press the rest of the layers and I'll come back with the final peel. Okay guys, let's see the final result. Oh my goodness, it is so cute. It is so cute. I love it. Oh my goodness. I love it. Oh wow. What do you guys think? Oh my God, this is so pretty. This is so pretty. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. All right, guys, that's all for now. I hope that you're able to follow along with my process. If you like this video and would like to see more, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and consider subscribing to my channel. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you could be notified every time I upload a video. And if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below and I will respond back. Thank you for watching and see you in my next video.